Hello, ladies, and welcome to the Beauty Shaman. This is my friend, Dustin. So I have forced her into the beauty chair. Not really. She wanted to do it. To have her makeup done today. So I wanted to do a video because Dustin's in her 50s, as am I, as are so many of you. I wanted to do a makeup on makeup tips for women over 50. So that's what we're going to cover today with my friend, Dustin. This could just look straight there. Yeah. So this is the, I know it's tempting to look at me, right? But I'm going to keep forcing you to stay in the camera. So this is a Truth Trifecta. These are all just totally clean beauty. And this plumps up your skin, hydrates, vitamin C. I love this. I sell this on my site for all of you. By the way, my website is thebeautyshaman.com, and you use the code SB10 for 10% off most of the stuff that we're going to use today. I should have said that in the intro, but I didn't. I forgot. The other thing I forgot is to do my nails. My nails are completely trashed. So as you notice, wow, her nails are trashed. And it's true. But this is life. We're in it. All right, so I'm going to use a little bit of primer. So this is Jane Iredale Smooth Affair Primer. I love this primer. It gives your skin kind of a soft glow. And I put way too much on my hand, by the way. We need like half that.
Oh, I like the idea of glow.
Yeah, it just kind of gives it like a little shimmer, you know, and so does the Truth treatment. So you're really gonna.
That's what I've noticed with older skin, is like it does not glow anymore.
Right, because of the collagen.
Yeah.
There's a collagen loss. Okay. Yeah, it's collagen, and it's depletion of minerals, and all that stuff. So
good stuff.
I know. So this all helps to plump it back up. Okay, so now we're going to do some foundation. So I'm going to do the Jane Iredale Liquid Minerals Foundation. Woo! By the way, Dustin already uses Jane Iredale. I didn't know that, by the way. You're already using it and loves it, right?
I love it. I love it.
So I'm using my fingers. I don't normally when I make up other people, but I'm going to do that today. I don't know why. I'm an artist, so you never know. You never know what's going to happen, right? It's
like a face massage.
It is.
I think it.
Yeah. I think as I started with my fingers, I'm just kind of going with it. But so that looks really beautiful. By the way, the color, if you are a similar color to Dustin, is Warm Silk in the Liquid Minerals Foundation. So I think that looks beautiful on you. Really, really nice. Okay, so I'm going to go into some concealer. I got to find my concealer.
That is something I've never used.
It's concealer? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think because I never knew really how to use it. And I always think I had just created more spots. Just better looking spots.
So we're drinking coffee, by the way.
Oh,
I always talk about what I'm drinking. Oh. So Dustin's drinking the happy face of coffee as well. We're doing coffee today. Black coffee. We both like black coffee. So, this is what's happening. So I'm using, this is not Clean Beauty, by the way, but this is Cover FX.
Okay.
If you can see that, Cover FX. And this is N medium, so a neutral tone. And the reason I'm picking this is Dustin has, you can see the kind of the purple through here. Mm-hmm. And she has some purple over her lid as well. Do you have oily lids? Do they crease up when you put makeup on them?
Yeah, kind of. Mm-hmm. Not tremendously, but kind of.
Kind of, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll do a little eye base on you as well. But you can see, that's what I want to take out. So to take out that purple, I need a neutral tone to take that out. So not too yellow, not too pink. Little bit of pink in this. And we're just going to tap that in right around her nose. Again, I'm using my fingers. I don't know. It's a use your finger kind of day. So, I don't know. That's just where it's at, okay? I just worked 2 days on a shoot with a bunch of people, and it was all brushes, so maybe I'm in rebellion right now. That could be it.
Like enough of the brushes.
I know. Screw the brushes. We're doing fingers. Okay, look up for me. So you see where I'm putting that? Just right underneath and around, but I'm keeping it off over here. She doesn't need it over there. Only put it where you need it. And I also put a little bit over Dustin's lid, which looks really cool because it just takes out that color. And then I'm going to put
no idea.
Yeah, it takes out that red color. Here, you can look, actually.
Oh, wow.
All right, so I think she looks amazing. I'm going to put a little bit of highlight, a little bit of Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat. So this is this is an amazing highlighter. The way I'm going to use this.
Another thing I don't use. I'm going to have to step up my game.
Well, I think for the everyday woman, this is just for people who are really concerned about their circles. You don't have really dark circles, but I'm just putting this on to demo it, just to show people how to use it.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to put a little bit, excuse me, still have a cough, up here, a little bit underneath. And that just highlights your face so beautifully. You can also put it on your cheekbone.
That makes sense.
Because it's just highlighter. It doesn't set in fine lines. I'm going to do a little bit here.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Mm-hmm.
I am learning so much today.
Because otherwise you have light on this each side and your nose is darker. So it looks funky. So if you put a little, just one line right down the center of your nose, it just highlights your nose. It looks really beautiful. I'm going to put a little bit of powder. Whenever you put powder on top of highlighter, it's going to take it down a notch. So sometimes I do highlighter after I do powder. But I'm just going to put a really super light dusting of powder. Because older women, we just don't need the powder. The trick with older skin is to go for, because I'm supposed to be talking about making up over 50, right? So you want to use very sheer to medium foundations. You don't want to go heavy at all. So that's why I'm using that particular foundation, because it's a light to medium. And then the powder also is super translucent and light. So it just looks really clean. It doesn't look heavy. You're not on Instagram. We're not doing an Instagram makeup. I really hate that look, by the way.
Is there something called Instagram makeup?
Well, yeah, it's just a super heavy type of makeup that millennials and younger people are using, and it doesn't work on older skin. And we try to copy that, and it's a big fail.
Hideous.
It's hideous. It's a fail.
It's a total fail.
Fail. All right. So we're not going to fail. We're going to be beautiful. And so this looks really beautiful and sheer on her skin, but it highlights under her eye area, which I love. And it's not going to crease up. Like, look how clean and beautiful that is. Yeah.
I've been plucking my eyebrows since I was, I want to say 17. I don't think I've ever done it well. I don't think I've ever shaped my eyebrows well. And I know I've never used anything on my eyebrows. And I've always wondered, is this my downfall? Like, I'm just blind to my eyebrows, like I just started ignoring them, It's like...
Actually, the shape of your eyebrows is beautiful. Like, they're just so beautiful. And so, this little eyebrow tutorial here. Nose straight up, that's where it should start. It should finish over here. So we're going to extend it. Turn your head a little bit to the side. A little bit of an extension over here. And straight ahead again. Oh. And then your iris straight up is where that little curve starts. So actually, Dustin, you've nailed it.
Thank you.
So I
feel better about eyebrows. All these years, I now am happy about my eyebrows.
So her eyebrow color, have you filled them in, or is this just your normal color? Okay, so this is crazy, right? Dustin's super blessed here. So the color is really beautiful. I'm just going to match that color. And I've had questions. One of you emailed and asked me, do you match the gray or do you match the actual eyebrow color? And in this instance, I would say match the actual eyebrow color. And I'm using a thin brush with this color right here. I'm going to hold it in front of your face. This is a matte color. It's called Coquette. It's actually blonde. You just need a blonde color because her eyebrows are blonde.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's funny not having your expertise. Everything is just plain to me.
Yeah.
My eyebrows are brown. My hair is white. I don't see the subtleties you do.
Well, your hair is absolutely stunning. It's just stunning.
I am grateful for that, truthfully.
And you have, your eyes are incredible. And so that's what we're going to work on here. We're really going to bring out Dustin's eyes because her eyes are so spectacular. So Dustin's face shape is just beautiful. I don't want to do too much contour. I'm going to do a little tiny bit though. I'm going to do a very, very small amount of contour because contour can be overdone super, super quick on any of you. And that's a great rule of thumb for older women is the contour needs to be very simple, not heavy. Again, not Instagram, right? We're going for, and I'm going to just use a shade that's a little bit rosy and a tiny bit darker than her skin.
Does this help with the sag that you notice as you get older?
It adds dimension.
Oh, okay.
So what we're looking for is...
maybe that's what I mean. My dimensions kind of melted away.
Well, we become very, especially with white hair, like this is a great tip for all of you with white hair like Dustin, is you can easily become just washed out, especially if you're light skinned like Dustin.
Definitely.
If you're darker skinned, not so much. So the key here is to shape so that you're not as washed out. So if you can see, like I've just added some shape to her face, but it isn't too much. It's not a lot of color. Because if you use too much color on silver hair, except for red lipstick, Dustin would look amazing with red lipstick. But we're not going to do red lipstick. We're going to do rosy lipstick today. But in any case, you see how lovely that is shaped. Just beautiful. One of the reasons I use a slightly rosy contour is that we're going to put a rosy lip. So I'm going for kind of a rosy hue. I think I'm going to leave blush till last because I'm not sure what color I want to use. All right, so I'm going to use the lipstick Tanya, which is a lovely Jane Iredale lipstick color on Dustin. I do eyes last for those of you who don't watch my channel. So this is the color, pretty. Which is a very kind of bubblegummy pink, but we're going to make it so it's not quite so bubblegummy. But it's a beautiful pink, like especially with her hair color. Really pretty. And we're going into summer here, which is why I loved her top. I think this is so bright and pretty. I know, thank goodness. It's been so cold. We live in Colorado. It's just, oh my God, it's been dreadfully cold. Like, I can't go outside and go for a run, and it's been kind of tough. I feel a bit cooped up. Okay. So now I'm going to use a little bit of a lip liner.
Can I see?
This is called Barely Bold.
Okay.
And it's just like a very subtle pinky brown lip liner color.
I never know this part.
So with lip liners, you just want to go slightly darker than the lip color or match it. You really do not want to go too dark because it doesn't flatter. It just doesn't flatter your skin if you go too dark. And we're going for kind of a really sheer, pretty, soft look. So we're not going to do, anything dramatic on you today. Can you rub your lips together? Pretty. That's a beautiful pink. You want to look? Ooh. I'm going to put a little bit of lip gloss. This is a matte color called See-Through.
Any kind of moisture and gloss helps.
Yeah, that's right. So this is just something, this is for when you date with your boyfriend, right? Just put a little bit of this on top. And okay. It's just beautiful and succulent. Okay. Rub your lips together. Let me see.
I never know. You have to tell me to rub my lips together because otherwise I'll... Don't mess it up.
Beautiful. That looks absolutely so pretty. I think this is so soft and gorgeous. I'm super excited about this. So I'm not going to do anything too dramatic on your eyes because it's like you just have such beautiful features. So I'm going to use the palette today, the Naturally Matte palette by Jane Iredale. So it looks like this. So we're going to really, again, we're staying in the rosy tones. So I'm going to start with this lovely pink here. And I'm going to just put kind of a pale pink just on the inside because Dustin has beautiful eye shape. So we just want to make that pop out. I forgot to put an eye base on you like I promised, but I'm too far in right now to go back. We're not going back. All right, then we're going to do this lovely rosy color here. I'm going to use every color in this palette. I love the palette, the Naturally Matte palette. It's really so beautiful. So now I'm using the same brush for all of this, by the way. It just shows you don't need a ton of product or a ton of stuff. You just need the right stuff. There was a movie called The Right Stuff at one point, I think.
It is like going into space.
No. It is. We're very going into space here. All right, now I'm going to use this gray, which I just think is so beautiful. It's like a gray blue. And close. I'm just going to put that kind of in the outer edge of her eye. Really pretty. She's got you have such a beautiful lid. I don't want to talk about you like you're not here. You're referring to she. But you've got so much lid. It's really fun. Like I really want to do a lot with it, Oh,
I never thought of that.
You do.
I have a lot of lid.
A lot of lid. I'm going to do smoky quartz eyeliner. I just made a decision. So this is the Jane Iredale eyeliner. It's kind of like a gel liner. And this is kind of a lovely smoky gray, which looks great on the gray hair. Okay.
I didn't know that. So like not black, but a smoky
No,
gray.
I wouldn't do black because your skin is so light.
Oh, okay.
I think the darker your skin, then the more able you are to wear black. Black is harder to wear as you get older. It's better to go
I've noticed that.
smoky quartz, charcoal, blue grays, things like that. So that's what this is. I'm going to put this on with this thin brush here. Okay. So it comes with a little brush, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this because this is using on someone else besides myself. And this is my own personal one. So close. So I'm going to take this and run it right next to your lashes. So this takes practice to get this down. I love this sort of slanted brush because it really helps you to find that line. You can also use just a thin straight brush. But you know, there's no hard and fast rules. It's makeup. You can use what works for you.
Pencils are too hard.
Pencils can be very hard, but oh my God, that looks incredible. That's so beautiful. Do you see that? Like, I'm going to show you.
Thank you. Ooh, that is so much better than black. When I put on black, it's like, what? Nope, that has to come off. I mean, it just doesn't look right for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this on you. Close. You know, and I want to keep it really simple with you. I don't want to do anything too dramatic. Like, that's not your personality. It's not your whole look, you know.
It's true.
Let me do the other side.
I would have never thought about gray because with white hair, it just seems to me that you want to stay away from gray. But, or charcoal or those colors. But to see it and to see how well it really fits.
Well, your hair, gray hair is a cool tone.
Oh.
So if you're going to use warm browns on your skin, you can, but always the cool tones are going to pop more because gray is a cool tone. Blonde is a warm tone. So that's why with blondes, you can use a lot of warm tones on your skin. So that's why these pinks are popping out so much. It looks so pretty. Yeah. So let's do a little bit of the gray underneath. Look up. And you can use warm tones, warm browns on gray hair, but it's the cool tones are always going to pop out better. Like, look at that gray underneath her eye. I mean, that looks incredible. It just really works. Really, really beautiful. So I am going to use a Barely Rose blush by Jane Iredale. It's this color. I'm just going to put a little bit right on your cheek. You just need a little bit of color. I think as we get older, that's also a great tip. As you get older, is you do need blush. You know, I think
we need color.
We need color.
Something happens to color.
Yeah, and what happens? You know, if you younger people went through this whole non-blush era, which is terrible because older women, we need it, right? So if you do that whole washed out with lots of eye makeup, it's not flattering.
Looks like Alien.
It's like Alien, right? You do not want to.
You look like one of the gray aliens, whatever that is.
Aliens, that's right. All right, Maybelline Great Lash, because gotta have Maybelline Great Lash. I love it. It's my favorite.
Go-to.
Look down. I mean, it's not clean beauty, but it's $5 at Target or Walmart or wherever you go.
And it works.
And I've been using this brand. Oh my God. The last 30 years. And I switch up sometimes, like, you know, I should really try something else. And then I do, and I'm like, I just end up going back to it. So it's the best out there. And it's cheap. Good and cheap, that's always a good thing.
It's true.
It is. So tip for women over 50 is try to avoid putting too much mascara on the lower lashes. Unless you don't have very much lash, like Dustin's lashes are tinted enough that you can see them. If your lashes are completely blonde, put a little bit, but really be careful, don't overdo it. Especially with gray hair, it can really be just too much. It can just be like, you've got spiders coming out of your eyeball, okay?
You got the Muppet thing going.
Okay, so we're going to do Dustin's hair now. Her makeup is done. So I'm going to use, this is about an inch and a half curling iron. And I'm just going to put soft waves. So we're going to do a little wave tutorial right now. So I grab the hair. I'm going to start over here. And I'm just going to curl her crown. I'm not going to do all over. This is called, I got up late and I'm just going to put a little bit of wave in my hair.
Perfect.
So we grab a chunk and I'm going to start pretty high. Some of you start too low.
I do.
We're going to do a lob, right? So we're just going to slowly but surely pull that down very slowly. Look. You can kind of keep that low. You can watch a little bit.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I think so.
See?
We're going to find out. Oh, wow.
So that, I think it's a little bit too tight. I want to loosen that up just a little bit. So this one I'm going to go a little bit looser. So again, starting really high. Her hair really curls. So it just depends on your hair. That's much better. Like that's much more what I'm thinking of. See? Pretty.
Thank you.
So just very, very, and just thinking about it with the lob sort of a look. It's just a very casual wave. It's not a very, serious wave. Like, look, that's beautiful right there. Ooh, your hair really curls. I mean, you have to be super fast about it.
It's true.
Yeah.
And the thing about my hair is once you curl it, it's a little stubborn. It does not want to be reshaped.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, it's the
permanent.
silver too, like I notice as my hair gets more and more silver, it's way more stubborn, way more like, I'll do what I want to do. I don't care what you say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're going to work with me, not the other way around.
Not the other way around, bitch, right? Like,
this is how this goes now.
Yeah. You like a, like Charlie's Angels.
Ooh, I
but
like that. Ooh, I'll go with that.
So pretty. Okay, awesome. All right. Okay, so this is the end result for Dustin. As you can see, we've curled her hair, very soft curls. I told her she looked like one of Charlie's Angels. Like it's just so soft and sexy and beautiful. And she looks very like etheric. She looks kind of like an angel to me. I don't know. You look really beautiful.
Thank you.
I love what I did on her face. Not to compliment myself too much, but the truth is that looks really beautiful. Like very soft pale pink. Her eyes are popping out. I think this is just such a pretty day look for Dustin. And it's not a huge amount of effort. I mean, I really just use one palette, lipstick, lip gloss. You saw I didn't use 50 products, right? I'll put all the products down below. Please comment. I'd love to hear from all of you. Visit my website, thebeautyshaman.com. Use the code SB10 for 10% off many of the things I used today. How do you feel, Dustin?
Fantastic. I feel like I can do this.
Yeah? You do? You feel like
I do.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
awesome.
I mean, I at least get close.
Yeah.
I get some of the bigger things.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching The Beauty Shaman. And again, please comment. Love to hear from you guys. See you later.